There was a time when they laughed at you. They mocked your dreams, underestimated your potential, and ignored your resilience. But today something has changed. The roles have been reversed. Their laughter has fallen silent, replaced by silence or hushed voices. Those who once ridiculed you are no longer laughing. They are watching you, perhaps with a hint of regret, as you grow beyond anything they could have ever imagined. This transformation did not happen overnight. It was the result of growth, perseverance, and a deep understanding of yourself. And now, as they look at you, they realize the joke was never on you, it was always on them. People often laugh at what they do not understand. Laughter is, at its core, a defense mechanism. It is a way to shield themselves from discomfort, from truths that seem too heavy to bear. When they mocked you, it was never about you, it was about themselves. Their ridicule was a reflection of their insecurities, their fears, their inability to comprehend your potential. They laughed because they were unsettled. Your uniqueness, your quiet strength, your vision of something greater, all of it made them uncomfortable. They attacked you because, deep down, they saw in you what they could never find in themselves. Their laughter was not confidence, it was fear, disguised as mockery. But something shifted. The turning point came when you began to recognize your own worth. You realized that their opinions, their judgments, their laughter, were meaningless. They did not define you. What defined you was your path, your ability to grow, to rise, and to prove them wrong without even trying. Their underestimation became the fuel for your growth. With every step forward, you exposed their judgments for what they truly were, empty, unfounded, and rooted in their own limitations. Now they are forced to face themselves. Your growth has become a mirror reflecting their inadequacies. They see your success, your resilience, and it compels them to question their own choices and paths. Some feel regret. Others feel envy. But all of them feel something. Because your progress, your transformation, is undeniable. It is proof of the power of perseverance and self-belief. They can no longer laugh, because your reality speaks louder than their ridicule ever could. Your journey was not easy. Rising above their mockery required strength, patience, and a deep understanding of yourself. At times, it was painful, to feel judged, misunderstood. But you learned to see their actions for what they truly were, projections of their struggles. They ridiculed you because they did not know how to face their own fears. And instead of letting their negativity break you, you used it as a catalyst for growth. You built resilience. You turned their mockery into motivation and proved to yourself that their opinions never mattered. What mattered was your vision, your perseverance, your ability to keep going, no matter what. Along the way, you learned profound lessons about human nature and the roots of cruelty. You realized that their ridicule never said anything about your worth or your abilities, it was a mirror of their inner wounds. Their laughter was not born of truth but of insecurity and pain they carried within. When people cannot face their own battles, they project them onto others. Shallow people often attack the visible, your appearance, your choices, your differences, because they lack the depth to see beyond the surface. Instead of recognizing your potential or understanding your path, they focused on what they could criticize. They could not see your strengths because they were blinded by their own fears and limitations. Over time, it became clear that their laughter said more about them than it ever could about you. Their ridicule was a defense mechanism, an attempt to hide their own inadequacies by attacking someone they believed to be vulnerable. But what they did not realize was that their insults did not break you, they strengthened you. With every remark, every condescending laugh, they unknowingly gave you the power to rise above them. Their shallow judgments could never compare to the deeper qualities you developed, resilience, strength, and an unwavering pursuit of your goals. Now that your success is visible, the very people who once mocked you are faced with a truth they can no longer ignore. Your journey has forced them to confront their own limitations and prejudices. The reality they once dismissed is now undeniable. As you rise, their inability to recognize your potential reflects more about their blindness than any lack in you. They must face the fact that their laughter, rooted in insecurity, never diminished your worth. Instead, it propelled you forward, revealing the depth of your strength and the shallowness of their judgments. Your achievements now speak louder than words ever could. Every milestone, every goal reached, every transformation you've undergone, is a testimony to your perseverance. You no longer need to defend yourself or seek validation from those who doubted you. Your success is a living, tangible answer to all the ridicule, the dismissive remarks, and the underestimations you endured. It is not just a victory, but a story of resilience, proof that your hard work and belief in yourself were always enough. Those who doubted you can no longer ignore what you've built, and their admiration often hides behind a mask of envy. Some may try to change their approach, offering shallow compliments or insincere praise to make up for their past behavior. But you see through it. You know their sudden shift is not born of genuine support, but of discomfort at watching your growth. They underestimated you, and now your success highlights the flaws in their judgment. Your triumph is a reminder that you did not rise to prove them wrong, you rose to prove yourself right. Their opinions, once loud and dismissive, are now irrelevant in the face of your undeniable progress. Every goal you have reached is a testimony to the power of perseverance and faith. Your transformation is a declaration that their opinions never defined you. It embodies the truth that the best response to negativity is success, not out of spite, but as an affirmation of your own path. You turned every criticism into drive, every doubt into determination, and every setback into a stepping stone toward a future where their laughter no longer echoes. As you continue, the laughter that once echoed in your mind has faded into insignificance. Your focus is no longer on those who doubted you, but on the path you have chosen and the growth you continue to pursue. You have built a foundation of resilience, strength, and self-belief that no negativity can shake. Every step forward is proof of your ability to thrive despite adversity, to remain rooted in your truth, and to rise above the noise. Their laughter, once a source of pain, is nothing more than a distant memory. Along this journey, you have learned a powerful lesson: the opinions of others only carry as much weight as you allow them to. The people who laughed at you, mocked you, or doubted your potential have no hold over your life anymore. They could not stop you then, and they certainly cannot touch you now. Your growth has rendered their negativity irrelevant, a background noise drowned out by the sound of your own progress. You have turned their ridicule into motivation and their doubts into a reminder of your unshakable strength. In the end, what matters is your path, not their opinions. The people who doubted you were never the most important. What truly matters are those who see you, believe in you, and celebrate your victories with genuine joy. As you continue to rise, let their laughter serve as a distant echo of a time when they underestimated you. It is not a sound of defeat, it is a reminder of how far you have come and how much further you are destined to go. If you have ever felt judged, mocked, or underestimated, know that you are not alone. Your journey is your own, and your success will speak louder than any word ever could. Keep going. Keep growing. And never let their laughter define you. Let this be your affirmation, your declaration, your promise to yourself, that no matter what, you will continue to rise. They are upset because their foolproof plans to bring you down did not work. Every tactic they used, whether it was to confuse you, distort your mind, or sabotage your progress, failed miserably. Their frustration is boiling over because, despite everything, you are still standing strong and pursuing your goals. Their efforts were in vain, and it eats away at them. But here is the truth: their anger is not really about you, it is about themselves. It is their own frustration and disappointment they are projecting. They are angry because they realize they have no control over your blessings or your destiny. No matter how many rumors they spread, lies they tell, or schemes they create, they cannot stop what is meant for you. They waste so much energy trying to block your progress, yet they gain nothing in return. It is a fruitless effort that leaves them empty and bitter. Meanwhile, you continue to thrive, untouched by their attempts. Their anger comes from realizing they cannot shake your resilience or your purpose. Let their frustration stand as proof of your strength and determination, proof that no amount of negativity can block what is divinely set for you. They are angry, but they cannot admit it, not to you, and often not even to themselves. They do not say, "I am angry because I tried to sabotage you and it didn't work." Instead, they silently boil with frustration, especially when they are alone or lurking on your social media. The fact that you continue to flourish despite their efforts only deepens their self-loathing. The shots they fired at you keep missing their mark, and they cannot stand that you remain untouchable. Their attempts to bring you down were a poor use of their time and energy. Think of all the positive, productive things they could have done instead. But rather than focusing on their own growth, they fixated on you. Now they are left with nothing but anger and regret as their plans continue to collapse. No matter how many backup strategies they create or traps they set, they cannot succeed because you refuse to take the bait. You have chosen your own path, one that does not follow the herd, and that frustrates them even more. Your path shines brighter, and it is clear you have no intention of compromising who you are. Their anger stems from their inability to control or derail you, but that is not your problem. Many people become frustrated when they realize you will not blindly follow their instructions. They expect you to fall in line, but you refuse to act without considering whether it aligns with your values and benefits your life. This independence and discernment make them angry because it challenges their need for control. What bothers them most is that you think for yourself. They are upset that you are not dependent on them, while they may be dependent, whether on your energy, your resources, your validation, or on others to fulfill their needs. Your independence highlights their dependence, and that hurts. They are also unsettled by your intelligence and self-awareness, especially when they cannot figure out how you gained such clarity and wisdom. To them, it is like a puzzle, and they dislike puzzles they cannot solve. Their anger deepens because they have lost the ability to manipulate you. You are no longer easily influenced, no longer under their sway. They are frustrated because you broke free from being the yes person they once hoped you would be. Your refusal to conform, to act without thought, or to blindly follow their lead troubles them deeply. They wish you would return to being someone they could control, but you left that behind long ago. Your growth, independence, and intelligence set you apart, and that is why they are upset. But do not let their frustration discourage you. Continue thinking for yourself, making your own decisions, and living your life on your own terms. Your strength and authenticity are what truly set you free. They wish you would stop growing, stop thinking independently, and stop reaching heights they never expected from you. It frustrates them deeply because they never foresaw your potential. Your success challenges their assumptions and leaves them unsettled. Many of these people first saw your kindness and mistook it for weakness. They believed your generosity and compassion made you naive or easy to manipulate. But when you saw through their games and acted differently, it shocked them. Their plans did not work, and now they must face the reality that they never truly understood you. Their anger comes from realizing they misjudged you. They thought they had you figured out, but you proved them wrong. This revelation forces them to confront their own intentions. They must ask themselves, what was I really trying to do to this person? And the answer is not flattering. It is their own reflection of manipulative or selfish behavior staring back at them. By staying true to yourself, kind yet discerning, strong yet grounded, you unraveled their plans and forced them to reevaluate their actions. Let their frustration strengthen your resolve to keep growing, keep thinking independently, and keep reaching higher. Your strength and self-awareness are your greatest assets, and they set you apart. They are frustrated because their attempts to undermine you have failed. They judged you harshly before ever taking the time to understand you. Instead of seeking truth, they jumped to conclusions and spread lies, inventing exaggerated stories to fit their narrative. Their imagination stretched so far that even the best novelists would be impressed. They are upset because their attempts to damage your reputation did not stop your progress. You kept rising, despite the falsehoods and negativity. Even more frustrating for them is your refusal to play their games. They wanted you to lash out, lose composure, step out of character, so they could point and say, "See, I was right about them." But you never gave them that satisfaction. Your calm, composed nature dismantles their entire strategy. They expected you to react, to be disturbed by their actions, but instead, you kept your peace and continued to thrive. That infuriates them even more because it highlights their failures. They could not control you, provoke you, or stop you from reaching your goals. Every time you rise above their petty attempts, it shines a light on their inability to influence you, and that is something they cannot bear. Let their anger remain their burden. You have shown incredible strength by staying true to yourself, refusing to engage in their drama, and continuing to rise above it. Your ability to remain unaffected and focused is your greatest power. You have mastered the art of standing firm in the midst of chaos, and that sets you apart. It is not just about avoiding conflict, it is about knowing you are not defined by the actions of others. They want you to fall into their traps, to react, to argue, to stoop to their level. They wait for you to lose control so they can say, "See, I told you they weren't right." But you are wise enough not to give them that satisfaction. You understand that any reaction they crave only feeds their need for validation, proof they still have power over you. Do not take the bait. The moment you engage, you play into their hands, and that is exactly what they want. They want to see you stumble, to witness your downfall, because it distracts them from their own reality. But their goal goes deeper than just provoking a reaction. It is about dragging you down to their level of inner chaos and frustration. They cannot stand to see you succeed while they feel stuck. Your progress and achievements highlight their own stagnation, stirring discomfort and envy within them. While you navigate life with peace and clarity, they struggle with their insecurities, feeling as though they are being left behind. This sharp contrast between your accomplishments and their perceived failures unsettles them, as they compare their path unfavorably to yours. Instead of focusing on their personal growth, they fixate on your success, seeing it as a reminder of what they have not achieved. Your success becomes a mirror of their failures, and that is something they cannot bear. As you continue to excel and move forward in life, their response is often to throw negativity your way, attempting to overshadow your achievements with their bitterness. But your response to their negativity defines who you truly are. You remain unaffected and steadfast, a testimony to your inner strength and resilience. The beauty of your approach lies in its subtlety. There is no need for loud declarations or public demonstrations of your strength. Your quiet confidence and the tangible results of your effort speak for themselves, serving as a powerful rebuke to those who doubted you or wished for your downfall. In this dynamic, your best strategy is to maintain your focus and integrity. Instead of getting entangled in petty conflicts or trying to prove your worth to doubters, you stay committed to your path and your growth. Your actions, your continuous development, and your ability to overcome challenges are your true statements. You do not need to win every argument or visibly outshine others to validate your progress. Let your achievements and the grace of your conduct illustrate your strength. By choosing the higher road, focusing on healing, self-improvement, and your goals, you naturally rise above the chaos others try to create around you. This approach not only elevates your life but also serves as an inspiring example to others watching your journey, teaching them the power of resilience and focused, calm ambition. Prioritize yourself and your well-being above all else. In life's chaos, it is easy to get lost in the needs and demands of others, especially when facing negativity from those around you. But self-care is essential, and by placing your needs first, you ensure you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. This is not selfishness, it is preserving your health and vitality, allowing you to be more present and effective in every area of your life. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup, so keep your well-being at the top of your priorities. Continue spreading positivity, helping others, and speaking your truth, because these actions define the core of who you are. By doing so, you not only strengthen your own values but also create a strong contrast against those who thrive on negativity. Helping others and staying true to your beliefs act as a powerful counterbalance to the cynicism and discouragement that might come from those trying to undermine your progress. These positive actions ripple far beyond the present moment, encouraging others to live with kindness and authenticity. Your commitment to positivity is a testimony to your character and an influence that uplifts those around you. Keep moving forward, working on yourself, and channeling your energy into what truly matters. Distractions, especially those born from the negativity of others, can derail your progress if you allow them center stage in your life. Focus on your goals and remember the journey you've taken to get to where you are today. You have worked too hard and come too far to let others' negativity sway you. Stay on your chosen path and let no one divert you from it. By continuing to pursue your ambitions with dedication and integrity, you secure your course toward success and fulfillment. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. Write 777 in the comments as a reminder that your growth is unstoppable and your potential limitless. Thank you for your time, and I wish you a wonderful day filled with opportunities and continued growth.